Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Jurassic World Evolution 3 with me, Dr. Munchkin. So last time, we came here to the Badlands, and we're doing okay. We're trying to get our 5-star rating. We need more animals, more guests. We've kind of pushed up a little bit. We do have the Rexy online somewhere. There you are, Rexy. And we're trying to get some more dinosaurs online. Yep, trying to get him up and running. He should be at 100% and we can go ahead and release him. I hadn't gotten him before. And on the side offline, or rather after the last episode, I started researching the Indominus Rex just for funsies so that we can actually get him a-going. But we are going to go ahead and get this guy a-going while we can. So let's synthesize you. Get you going. Let's modify your genome while we're at it, just so we get some variability, as we always do. And let's clean you up as well. That's fine. So we need a few of our people done before we can do that. But yeah, goal today, get 5 stars here, and then head over to Hawaii and start working on that as our final destination to clear 100% of the campaign. But as we get into this, as always, if you guys like this content, please make sure you guys like and subscribe. I would appreciate that. And with that, let's go ahead and begin. That is all, already has all the maintenance, so we're good. Let's check our coverage for the economy. That's solid. That's doing okay. There's a little bit of a transportation issue over there. We did get some fossils. Oh, the Utahraptor, that's what we were doing. Well, we can just do this and get someone who's motivated on that. Let's actually check our good old scientists. All the research that's going on. Can we actually unassigned? We can upgrade a little bit. Oh, I did not realize we would be doing that either. That is okay. We are making money. Where is my chopper? I need my chopper. Get down, get to the chopper. Value. Direct control. Discard. Submit that. I'll come over here and get these guys. Submit that. Luckily we unlocked the Indominus Rex. Now over here we have a few dinos. Yep. We have the complete genome for our good old Indominus. Let's go ahead and make sure we get these guys in here. Oh, the roar. Gotta love it. Okay, well, we did the grand tour. Can we get, since I was dinosaur, can I get you online? Insufficient funds, 1.18 required. Let's go to triple speed. Let's see, we are making a good profit. And that, actually, let's see if I can replace the contracts with anything easier. No. Is this already? Yep. Because we just finished it.
Helping to ensure the survival of such majestic animals should
that
be
would be
rewarded
lovely.
up.
This will
but
do.
You do also have my appreciation.
Okay, so that can at least get you started. Begin task. I do have cheaper synthesis. Unfortunately, I can't do you cheaper incubation as well. And we'll just throw a motivated on there. Okay. Going back out to our site map. We do want to maybe, let's go in here. That was the Utahraptor. Those are fine. We're gonna do this one. Reason being is that we do have an opportunity, because it kind of goofed up, to get things a-working. So hopefully ticket sales jump from the release of this guy. We just need money in order to get him a-going. And I do want to put the Utahraptor in here as kind of finishing that out. That would be nice. And I do want the Indominus Rex over here. So if I synthesize dinosaur, go to meteors, look for you, modifier genome, make you random. I do like how you can just do like the white, but we will keep it random. And tolerance. Let's do that. I don't want him to be aggressive, and I don't know if that does it, but they are worth 2 million. So that is quite a bit of a chunk of change. How are we doing over here? 20 seconds on that. Vehicle under threat. That is, yeah, Rexy, what are you doing? Let's just take direct control of you. Turn this around. Okay. So yeah, we get a repeat on the species there. Not the end of the world, but I did like that $130-ish. You're aggressive, that's fine. Oh, I kind of like that though. But we do need desired population of 0 to 2 for each of them, so we do need to make another. But let's go ahead and get you going. And cheaper incubation would be good, just to save a little bit of money. And we'll throw you in there as well, as where is my positive influence, just to round that out. Alright, so that will help. We just need to get some other things online, and that will be done in 3 minutes. We do need more money though, so I'm hoping that gives us that. And then we get a big boost out of that, and hopefully that gives us enough. But we are also getting good economy. Let's check my transportation rating while we're looking at it. It is this area and this area. So what we'll do is go to guests, go to Hyperloop Station. Something like that. Let's go ahead and put another one here. And connect you up like that. And we're actually going to go across like that. Alright, so that's a bit better. I forgot how expensive those were. But that should hopefully, if I look at transportation rating, we are now 100% transportation, which is good. That will help out with things. You're doing alright, you're doing alright. You guys are all fine. Let's go back to triple speed since we were working on that. More fossils found, and this is what I'm talking about. So we're able to get that online. Fossil extraction, motivated go, back out here. So that gives us a good influx. Any others? We could just do there. That one, right. That one's okay. Ooh, Acrocanthosaurus. Yeah, we're gonna do that one. And you too. Alright, well this one's easy enough. Alright, so that jumps us up quite a bit. And then once you are done in a hot sec, that should make things a bit better. Economy though, 100% dinosaur welfare coverage is good as well. So with the better transportation, I think we can get them to areas where guest services is fully available. But yeah, so far, greatly enjoyed the playthrough of the campaign. And like I said, we do have a little bit more to do with Hawaii. But hopefully we can get everything a-working until there. Everything is good there. We just need more dinosaurs. I could just like knock that out, but the guests, they need to be coming. But before we leave here, I do want to do a couple things.
Introducing the high-spined lizard, the Acrocanthosaurus. The prominent spinal ridge for which it is named supports a mass of muscle, helping it rip apart flesh and sinew alike. It is fearsome, naturally, but it's hard not to appreciate such an incredible animal. Oh, but if you're squeamish, watching it feed may spoil that appreciation a touch.
Nice. Let's check your environmental needs. Alright, you do need some cover. Well, that's good. You also need some pasture. That's good. You also need a bit of prey. Get that, and you obviously need some water. Well, that makes you 100%. And we'll go ahead and add some more cover. Like that. Maybe remove a little bit of that. Make you more a bit of pasture. Just so that we can, you'd be able to see from there. Alright, well that should hopefully have increased guest count as well as our profits. Yep, and let's go ahead and get the other one. What were you? You were male. Let's go ahead and do another one to get a female online. I know it's going to take a little bit of money to do that, but we do want to do that and profit. Look at that, making a profit. Okay, still not... Oh, yeah, monthly change. I do like that. Let's actually view the replacement contracts. Why are these basically the same?
Caring for our dinosaurs unfortunately doesn't come cheap. Please, increase our income so we can spend it where it matters, on our animals.
Is all this good? Yeah, that's all that good. What about over here? Are these good? No. Well, that one's fine. Don't know if I could do that. That's a small amenity for gift shopping, a small amenity for food. So if we come over here to guess and get a medium amenity for food and place that here. And then get guess, medium amenity for shopping.
Topping up generator.
And then what I want to do is delete you and you. And now we can change your features to be a little bit better. That's fine, and then we can add a play area, and that is good. So hopefully that clears that out. Let's come over here, select the eggs. We definitely want the female version. And begin the incubation process. Incubation is good, that, and that. And we do have enough, I believe, we can come over here. Nope, you don't have, well, there's only one, but we'll still do it, and then we'll add cheaper genetics, because he'd be an expensive lady. Sorry. That lowers it quite considerably, but we'll do this. And positive influence to round that out. So that should allow us to get an Indominus Rex. And then the only other thing that we want, get rid of all that. Let's go back over here to the Utahraptor. Send both of you out. Hopefully that will be done relatively soon. But we do also have this large nest available. So hopefully they could breed. Now these guys blocked as well, but we are making 1.2 million. You are actually incubating, which is good. And then you will get incubating, hopefully, but we'll have to see. Questions of the day. Alright, let's go ahead and select your eggs. Obviously aggressive. Oh, pattern is blank. I do like the mangrove forest though. Yep. That's the issue, is the negative traits. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to discard all the eggs, yes, synthesize the dinosaur again, but modify your genome, just because it seems that 100% doesn't really do anything. I like that. Compatibility. Oh, I could have increased the incompatibility of my dinosaurs to make them even better. Oh. And fertility as well. You know. Well, let's just do that to round you out. Save and exit. I don't have quite enough as of yet, it seems. There we go. And cheaper synthesis will help with that. There we go. So it's only 1.1. But I don't know. Normally aggression, even if they like them, they will attack, and that is a problem. In fact, let's actually look at our velociraptors. Okay, you are fine. No ailments, thriving, thriving, thriving. Okay. Because they like each other. I want them to be together. Well, these guys are almost ready too, which will be nice. Select eggs, please. No, you know what? We're just going to have to... I kind of like that too, but we need 1.8, so we gotta wait a hot sec on that. Unless we get that going. But we got fossils, you get extraction, motivated, you go for that. 5, you rest, expedition map. Coming over here, there was you. We'll go ahead and do that. Let's release the female version of this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Acrocanthosaurus to the park.
Alright, they should be fine as they expand out. I do need another one of these though. So you're fine, but you need more. Your area is good as you continue to expand. But you need more pasture, cover, and water? What is with you? Oh. Alright. Well, let's come over here. Do a little of that. Let's get you a little bit more water. Like that. And then let's go back to... Oh, nope. Pasture. Not good. Seems I can't get you to be 100% unless I move this guy over, which I am willing to do, but... Alright, so that is fine now. Let's get that cover back in. Let's see if we can't do a little sloping, smooth out the terrain. And add back that water. You know, like
You ever heard of a keystone species? It's one that has a disproportionate impact on their ecosystem compared to other organisms. You, my friend, are this company's keystone species.
Okay. What about the other one? Yeah, you are over the moon thriving. You issues. Oh, I need the other prey. Oh, it's because that one's not in view. Why? Hold on, we're working through this. Maybe when they wake up they'll be okay. Let's get some more pasture in here. Alright, well we got fossils. Alright, well you'll be fine. Let's select the eggs. Yes, incubation. Cheaper incubation is a go. Boom, boom. There we go. So we'll work on that. Over here, though, synthesized dinosaur. I wanted that Utahraptor, wherever they were. And once again, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Trait, check. Next, we are going to go back out here to try to find something to go to. Because we also want to finish this out as well. So we'll start going towards that. But you guys... What is your comfort rating? Pasture is at 97%. Oy. Okay, okay, you're good. You're good. Alright, just get motivated on that. Go back out to expedition map. Let's just go to here, why not? How are we doing over here? Got a little ways. How are we doing here? Ah, we can select eggs. Well, luckily we need at least a female, that's fine. You know, we're not getting a lot of variation here. I kind of like that one though. Oh, that one's kind of cool. We'll keep those though. So we have 2 females, 2 males. Begin the incubation process. Cheaper. Well, I don't really care. We have the money. We'd be making, oh, 400 now. Getting closer. Oh, we have the guests. That's awesome. These are still doing okay. These guys should be happy. And how is the breeding potential here? Ooh, ready for release. Okay, well let's go ahead and release the Utahraptor.
The Utahraptor's name means Utah's predator. And what a predator it is! This bipedal carnivore is an ambush hunter. With a distinctive killing claw, deadly serrated teeth, and sheer size on its side, it's definitely one to fear if you happen to be a dinosaur living nearby.
Look at that tail. Love it. Alright, well, let's go over here. You have environmental issues. Let's go ahead and resolve those. One, you are going to need water. That handles water. You will need prey. And then what else do you need? Cover. We can do that. Something like that, and wetland. And then a little bit of pasture. There you go. Your habitat is now hooked up. You should be over the moon happy. How are we doing on releases? We need 2 more dinosaurs. That is not bad. Can actually come into here and probably release some more velociraptors, because I think your availability is, your area is massive, and we could add some more to that. Let's actually do a little bit of this. That's amazing. Begin tasks, get some motivated on that. Coming back out to here, let's just go ahead and get you because you're easy. Come back to fossil scientists. There you are. Rest you. Let's actually go to research because we do have a few more hybrids. Don't have the money right now for the Indoraptor. I would like that though. And this one we need to get that, the guy we just went to get the Scorpius Rex, and then we also need the Stegosaurus up to get the Stegoceratops. Few more hybrids to go. Kind of like it. But over here, we could go ahead and synthesize some more Velociraptors, modify your genome, traits. You guys are pretty good there for the comfort and the tolerance. Do a little bit of that. And begin your task. Now you are pretty cheap, which is nice. But we can go ahead and get a few more of you guys in there. But getting that Indominus Rex will be phenomenal as a release. And then those Velociraptors will be the creme de la creme to actually max out and get 5 stars here. Vehicle under threat, that is fine. But our carnivore project is doing quite well. Select the eggs. Really? You're all aggressive? You guys are jerks. We'll just discard those eggs and go again because it is cheap and we are making basically that money a minute. Oop, don't have a marketplace, but let's go ahead and do that. And you're almost done with that. Oh, ooh, they're ready for release.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be advised that our weather forecasts predict an incoming sandstorm.
Oh, the color change.
There was a time where I had nothing but respect for the great minds behind this hybrid. The research it required, the careful genetic splicing of so many exaggerated predator characteristics. Now I respect its creators far less, but the Indominus Rex itself still demands awe.
It does. What do you need? Okay, well you need to, oh my god. How is your area not big enough? Okay. Well, pasture we can kind of clean up. It needs 4 prey? And it needs more water. Okay, oh, storm. Oops, 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 oops. Open all shelters, because I'm not gonna be, it's not gonna be good. What we could also do is try to just release another one, perhaps. That was not as demanding. because cover and water is still not... Why is water still not good? There you go. Actually, let's come over here. Select, synthesize, Indominus. Modify your genome. No. Modify your genome. Where did we go wrong? Comfort. Yeah. We could just reduce that, do a little bit of that. Affects dominance of armies of all other animals in the territory. We could do that, and then just increase that. Begin. You are weird. Select these eggs though. Oh, sweet. So we don't want you. See, accommodating. Long-lived, nocturnal, accommodating. View details. Here we go. I want, prefers sleep it in the day, long lifespan. Yeah. Where is this? Gosh darn Indominus. Yeah, what the, it is accommodating. Okay. Why are you so demanding of an area? I mean, look at this area. It is massive. I can't satiate him. Ooh, okay, we might have to get rid of him. Let's go to triple speed. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Injury? Who got injured? Oh, they're over here. Surface wounds, that's fine. We have plenty of MVUs. Yep. So the mobile vet unit will help with all that. Expedition is complete. That is a 10. Oh my gosh. We do also need to knock these out pretty quickly. Can't leave right now because the one, all of our scientists are busy, and two, there's a storm going
Hunting
on.
in groups requires these animals to both communicate and coordinate their actions. Amazing. And yes, a little terrifying.
Alright, where is this thing? Because he was agitated by the storm. Oh, they're barely comfortable. I don't know how much more I can do, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sandstorm has now passed. Please resume your normal activities.
It just, the area requires insane. Alright, well, let's come over here. Select eggs. View details. That is what we want. Humble. That's what we want. So we are going to actually do a little bit of this. Where are you? What do you mean I can't rewild it? Oh, crappity crap. Well, we're gonna go over here and we're gonna select the eggs. Where's cheaper incubation? Sure. That's what I should have gotten. I was a fool. So over here, though, I can come into here and release these guys. So this should get
Looks
me
like
my
I am the owner of one
completion.
happening patch of land. Of course, it's a minor thing compared to the other sites out there that Din can get involved with, but still. I wonder what Dr. Grant and Dr. Sattler would say if they saw what we've built near their old dig site.
Of course, I've only ever seen them amazed at seeing dinosaurs above ground. Well, amazed and terrified, more often than not.
Either
we
way,
go.
without this place, the sectors wouldn't have gotten involved with Din. We'd never have met Dr. Baldera, and I'd be on some beautiful island sipping espressos in very early retirement. It might not sound like it, but I'd rather be here.
We could see a
Our
dinosaur fight.
scientists, and especially our PR team, will no doubt be delighted to have
Oh,
this
two
dino in
Rexies
our
versus it?
collection. The Velociraptor is a real crowd pleaser. It's also among the
Maintenance.
cleverest of dinosaurs, so keep an eye on it. Seriously, because it is definitely keeping an eye on us.
Alright, well, we completed that. We got the Velociraptor statue, which is awesome. Yes, we're gonna do this. And where is my MVU? Pause right now. Okay, we have some time. Oh, that's right. We were also going to do a little bit of...
Staying prepared and vigilant means getting tasks done as efficiently as possible. I trust that's how you'll handle this objective.
direct control here. Because we're about to have a Potter. Oh yeah.
Knowing that you're helping to ensure the survival of such majestic animals should be reward enough. But you do also have my appreciation.
Take him down. Okay. Incubation is complete. Our second Indominus. We can see if that one goes better. Let's go over here and release you. I do like the color pattern change that was going on. Kind of see it turn green and not turn green. I also don't want you to... I want the T-Rexes to kill you. Why are you guys fighting? What is your health at? 85%? Actually, this is what we're gonna do. fight again. I'm sorry. Why are they getting along? Whatever. They'll probably fight to the death at some point. Over here, though, you're actually mostly happy. Strange. That gets you a little bit more area. What about doing this? Actually get you a little bit more pasture in here. A little too much. There we go. And look at that, your area is starting to improve. Oh my gosh, you were so much better. So you're never going to be the happiest of happy creatures. However, ooh. Oh no. Oh my gosh, why is he so strong? There we go. Where are you at? Okay, well, we made a better Indominus Rex. Humble is the way to go. Why is your comfort not good? You need more wetlands and... a bit more pasture. Oh, they're fighting. Eat him. Eat. Why can't you guys be agitated to eat them? Oy vey. Alrighty. Well. Oh, we blew up a fine new one. Alright, well, let's check our fossils, because we need to knock these out real fast before we move on. Just because, you know, funsies is funsies. Oi. Damaged tooth, where? He seems to be happy now. Alright, back to fossils. Do this. Go ahead and rest you. So we are making a pretty penny now. We have 2 Indominus. Well, Scorpius Rex is finally available, 1.8. We could do that. Monthly change, we're doing all right. 5 stars is achieved. Let's go back to the world map.
Any good manager has to know how to delegate, and I'm one good manager.
5, 5, 5, 5, 5,
Observe.
5, 5, 5, 5,
I'm
1.
handing this task to you.
So now we're heading back to Hawaii, the final location of the campaign. Once we complete this, I'll probably go forth and clean up all the expeditions, and I want to get the other releases, but we need them to be humble. Alright, so this is where we're at.
Din manages these sites for clients, and each client will have their own metrics for success. These key goals are how we calculate our park rating at each site we work
Tons of
on.
area.
And I am entrusting responsibility for these park ratings to you.
Definitely want a large power station somewhere. We're gonna do that so I can actually fit it in here. Oh, you're not connected. Alright, well let's go through and delete all of that. Plop you in over here. And then we do need power over here. Okay, let's go ahead and look at how's the economy doing. That's all fine. Restroom coverage needs a little bit of work. So let's go to guest restroom. Put one over there. And then put one over here as well. Alright, transportation. Well, actually, let's go ahead and do this. Copy of that style. Replace brush large. This will help with transportation as a whole. I do want to get rid of that. Ah, lovely. Can't do it because apparently there's eggs. Let's check the... Oh, also we have the number of naturally bred animals needs to be 12. And we need to complete contracts. That one's fine. Successfully complete an expedition. That should help with all of that. This can be a nice big area. Amenity, what do you mean amenity coverage is low? The configuration is horrible. Oh, yeah, the agitated by the storm thing. What? Alright, well let's go here and let's now rest everybody. There we go. And then let's work on at least some upgrades.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome you to the park.
That's helpful. It's the arrival point. Close all shelters, back up to speed.
We apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our recent handling of anomalous events.
We're just burning through all of our money like we did before. Okay, those are not happy. What I'm thinking about doing, we have the money. Yes, I want at least mediums in here. Like so. Now we can change the products, do a little bit of this, of that, and beanbags. This will at least improve all of this. Yes. Alright, what is our profit looking at? Okay, not great. That's fixed. That should be better. Oh, no, we didn't do the transportation yet. Hold on. Oh, it's 175. That's why it's so bad. Well, luckily we can afford it to fix transportation. There we go. Okay. So let's see if the base is fixed. Money is going up, which is good. 100%, 100%, 100%. I love it. Okay, these are Gallimimus. We got dinosaurs there. We need to expand out. Needs maintenance. Do we have maintenance set up all the way? Yes, we do. Oop, not over here.
Rolling the area. Acknowledged. Adding to the list.
Okay. And then that's operational. All my scientists are god-awful. But they are unassigned and apparently... Oh, no, there we go. I can actually find... Cheaper research is probably good, but we need training. And let's see if I can't get someone... Ooh, motivated. Do I already have motivated? I do, and you're actually awesome. But see, it's very, very expensive for me to do all that. So we're going to hold off on now for that. And I'm going to look to build a new enclosure somewhere. Probably over here. And then enclosures, let's get a hatchery in here. Like that. Get a little bit of that, and what I want to do here is if I go to dinosaurs, synthesize, we should have just gotten him, and I think, do you like someone? Yeah, you like the Obertosaurus and the Majungasaurus. Very nice camber. And then we can try to get some juveniles online for them as well. But the Majungasaurus, I think we already did. Yep, we already modified you. How we do is the Albertosaurus. Is that we have the random things, and all that's messed up. Well, not messed up, but rather complete. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. Traits, fix that, and I want humility, which I think is your humbleness. There we go, and we'll do that. Save, begin, and generalist. Motivated, that. Oh my gosh, I am so horrible. Okay, well, we'll do all that. It'll be done pretty fast, but geez Louise, we need a bit more. Yes, I need some attractions. Attraction, there we go, a viewing area.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by.
Do you not have... Really? You're right outside my power spectrum? Okay, and then let's select your eggs. Don't want the aggressive one. So, don't want you guys. Although, humble is a... Oh, they're all humble. Love it. We'll get one male, one... Ooh, the horns. Yeah, because you'll just hate everybody, and I don't want that. At least we have you. Let's start there. And come out over here. We could get someone like that. We could also get Stegos online. That sounds like fun. Alright. But we do need to complete that to get that online, to get another contract. And then we'll need a bunch of different species, 14 to be in total. We can actually release 3 different carnivores in here, which will increase that total appeal and help that out, getting Stegos online, and as well as the Stego-Triceratops hybrid, because they should all be able to go in the same area. But I do love finishing here. Add a little bit of that. Get some enclosures, get a ranger post in here. Do a little of that, get a gate in here. No, not that. Closures, a gate like that. And we'll go ahead and release these guys.
This animal is a classic predator. The Carnotaurus can move fast, has an excellent sense of smell, and is willing to sink its teeth into anything or anyone.
Nice. Well, we have some environmental issues. We can fix a few of these, grab some prey, throw that over there, and then you just want arid, which you're getting, as well as wetland.
At this rate, you might finally unseat me as Employee of the Month. I mean, I choose who gets it, so you won't. But you still did a great job.
Add a little bit of beachness to that. Perfect. We're making money. We can request new contracts. Not going to do that. We could do that. Just gotta find out where they are. And look at that. Stegos are good. Wanting to find new.
Objective feels like a pretty formal word, but I think we should try and get this done.
I don't know why, it just literally... There he is. That should help. You guys should be happy now for the most part. Yep, there you are. So next we'll need to look at releasing some of your friends. So you are humble, which is excellent, less environmental needs, but I want to release both the scavenger and one of those guys. But yeah, that will do it for today. We're here in Hawaii. We're looking to expand, get some more hybrids released, and make this a successful 5-star park. We also got some more dinosaurs. Apparently bred. Ooh, we need to make sure these guys are not getting too uncomfortable, let's say. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, but I will catch you at the next one. Dr. Munchkin, signing out.